This is Thinking Thursday for August 22nd, 2024. I hope you're all doing well. Today, I want to talk about leading through change. Let's start with a quote first, because this is an important topic. It's going to take a little bit. My mentor, John Maxwell, says, "We cannot become what we need to by remaining where we are. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. All leaders must become experts at managing change. Managing through the change, not the change itself, but through it, start to finish. The world's changing daily, right? Think about all the things that are going on around us with technology and AI and working from home and all the other things around economics and the world and society. There's so much change going on right now. Some people have trouble with change. They like things the way they are, right? Most of us do to some extent. Some of us embrace change. Some of us are in the middle, right? And so we're caught. I don't want to change, but I know we have to, so I'll bite the bullet and deal with it. So it's an important topic to get your arms wrapped around and get really comfortable with. Accenture, the consulting firm, has published a study recently called Change Reinvented. And here are a few excerpts from that study. Change is the new reality. Change is the new reality. 95% of organizations have gone through at least 2 transformations within the last 3 years. 30% of leaders have confidence in their change capabilities. 30% have confidence in their change capabilities. That means 70% don't. 25% of C-suite leaders believe their teams are prepared to embrace change. 25% are prepared to embrace change. And finally, 42% of employees are confident in their own abilities to embrace change. There's some issues there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some issues around change. Let me give you an example of one. I remember a time working in a previous workplace as a leader. I was asked to move office spaces. I was asked after one of my staff walked into our current workspace and saw tags on furniture saying that it was for sale. Needless to say, it caused an uproar. They were very upset, the staff were. I got no communication from my manager until I confronted and asked them. I was given very little information, just the day in which this needed to happen, and that I would have no assistance in moving our own materials. Some of these were heavy pieces of furniture, filing cabinets, things like that. The staff were, to say the least, they felt disrespected. They felt depressed. The morale tanked. In addition to that, there were other departments involved in that change and that move. They got the same amount of communication and coordination. No coordination, and it was a total chaos. We were informally meeting as leaders, trying to make our own decisions about how to do this. It was a unmitigated disaster. The Center for Creative Leadership, CCI, studied 275 of their course attendees, and they published an article on April 1st, 2024 called How to Be a Successful Change Leader, right? Because I want to give you some ammunition, some things to do. Here are 3 things that article says to do. 1, communicate. Duh. Not just what, but what and why. You got to be heard. If employees just feel like they're little minions and they're told what to do and it's very top down, you don't get buy-in. And then you've got disgruntled employees, and then you've got workplace issues, and it just snowballs into other things. So communicate early and often. Collaborate. Include others in the decision-making. Wouldn't that have been nice in my example, to have meetings and talk about how we should get this thing done and it was a disaster. Finally, the leader needs to commit and align their beliefs and their behaviors to the change. You ever met somebody who doesn't agree with the change but has to implement it? Ooh, does that set a firestorm through an organization? These are tough issues to deal with, and we as leaders have got to get our arms wrapped around this change management process. There's a lot out there, a lot of content out there. Cotter is very well known about change management from Harvard Business Review and so on. And so I encourage you to get good at this, to study this more, to ask questions, and put yourself. Here's a simple thing. Put yourself in the position of the people that it is affecting as you make the decision to implement change. Here's my offer for the week. I want to come to your workplace virtually or face-to-face. You know, if you're in another part of the country outside of Pennsylvania, probably going to be a little more difficult, and give you a 1-hour training session. Want to talk about change? I can help you with that. I've got a 1-hour conversation training topic that I can come to your workplace and give it to you absolutely free. No obligation to do anything more, but just hear me out and see if there's something that is helpful to you. Reach out to me at Thinking Thursday, Think in Thursday at browningadvisors.com. I got some exciting announcements coming up for my company in the coming days and weeks. So I need you to connect with us. Okay. There's a linked tree there that gives you a YouTube channel and the other things, social media accounts. Connect with us so that you can keep up with what's going on. Got some big things coming your way. Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the videos. Please subscribe so that we can get our results up on the search a little better. Take care. I'll talk to you again next week.